We see a girl in a forest running as if she's terrified of something. Her entire body is covered in blood. In the jungle, we also see a witch who grabs the girl's neck and lifts her into the air. Just then, a girl named Olina wakes up. She is the main character of the story. The girl we saw in the jungle was actually Olina herself. It was just a nightmare. Here we also see Olina's husband. Both love each other deeply and are very happy together. When Olina's husband goes to take a bath, she calls a friend and tells her that everything is going great, and she is very happy with her husband and wants to spend the rest of her life with him. At night, when her husband returns from work, they spend quality time together. During this time, the news on the TV reports that Russia has attacked multiple countries, making life unbearable for people. Even powerful nations are surrendering before Russia. Russian soldiers are breaking into people's homes, torturing and brutally beating them. Russian soldiers also arrive in the area where Olina's husband lives. So, he decides to quietly take Olina far away. Instead of taking the main road, they choose to go through the forest as a shortcut, unaware that Russian soldiers have already set up camp there. The leader of the Russian troops, Roberto, stops their car. His men begin to misbehave with Olina. The soldiers tell Roberto that the car is in good condition and would be useful for carrying supplies from the village. They suggest killing the couple and taking the car. Roberto agrees. When soldiers approach to threaten Olina's husband with guns, he suddenly attacks them, rams the car through them, and speeds away. The soldiers fire at the car, and one of them is crushed and dies. Due to the nightfall, Olina and her husband take refuge at a friend's house. There, Olina discovers that her husband was shot and is severely wounded. He eventually dies from blood loss. Olina breaks down emotionally, crying uncontrollably. She tries using her powers to bring him back to life but fails. Furious with grief, she vows not to cremate his body until she has taken revenge. Her friend tries to stop her, reminding her that she had left this dark path behind. But Olina replies, "I left all of that for him. But now that he's gone, I won't sit quietly." She breaks open a secret door, entering a cave where a small house is lit with candles. She removes a binding charm from her wrist, something that was restraining her powers, and regains her strength, becoming a witch once again. Meanwhile, in the forest, Roberto instructs his men to raid the village. Armed and fearless, they enter homes, beat up people, and steal their belongings. In one house, they assault a girl and bring her back with them to the forest, treating her as their prisoner. Later, we see Olina collecting a blood sample from the car, belonging to the soldier crushed during the escape. She performs a ritual on the blood, which causes the soldier to fall sick. Long strands of hair start emerging from his mouth, followed by a note saying, "The forest will be your graveyard." Blood starts gushing from all his orifices, and he dies a horrible death. Terrified by this incident, the soldiers release the captive girl, thinking it will end the curse. As the girl walks away, a car stops in front of her. Olina is inside. She tells the girl, "If you want revenge, join me." Meanwhile, another soldier starts bleeding while using the toilet, clearly Olina's doing. One soldier thinks about his family, looks at their photo, and cries. Olina almost kills him but stops after seeing the picture, taking it with her instead. She targets another soldier by luring him with money, then ties him to a tree, leaving him naked and bleeding. In front of all the troops, she performs a ritual and explodes him like a bomb. Despite all this, Roberto dismisses it as enemy traps. On the other hand, Olina targets that soldier's family using her dark magic. Her friend again warns her that killing innocent people is wrong, but Olina ignores her. When the ritual on the soldier's family is complete, they die, and he receives a photo of their dead bodies. Distraught, he tells Roberto he wants to leave, but Roberto refuses. Later, photos of his wife and children keep appearing. He breaks down, escapes in a van, but finds Olina in his path. Terrified, he drives backward, crushing other soldiers. Furious, the surviving soldiers tie him up and beat him badly. Suddenly, bombs start going off in the forest, another of Olina's traps. The soldiers scatter. One soldier sees the bike of the woman he once killed. Her spirit appears, terrifying him. When he falls, Roberto appears, or so it seems. It's actually the woman's spirit, who kills him by ripping his heart out. Later, Olina eats the heart, finding peace in revenge. Roberto and his men realize that someone dug up the buried bodies and hung them in pieces from the trees. One soldier, overwhelmed, kills himself. Then, they see a woman in the woods and start shooting, but she vanishes. It was Olina. She gets seriously injured by bullets, and her friend helps her recover. The soldiers find her blood trail and follow it to her friend's house. 2 soldiers stay outside, and 2, including Roberto, go inside. Olina casts a spell on the 2 outside, causing them to fight each other to the death. Inside, one soldier's face appears burned, terrifying Roberto, who kills him out of fear. He hides and later attacks Olina, attempting to assault her, only to realize it wasn't her, but another soldier. The real Olina arrives and kills both. Her friend then tells her, "You're pregnant. That's why you survived those bullets." But Roberto attacks and captures her friend, threatening her with a gun. This enrages Olina, who unleashes all her powers and kills Roberto brutally. Now